Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today on the metal prep series, we're going to be reviewing this POR15 metal prep. Stick around, I'm going to show you what we got. All right, POR15 metal prep. See what we got here. Metal etching rust neutralizer. Prepare surface for best adhesion of POR15 rust preventive coating. Remove surface rust. Non-flammable, water-based, reusable, professional use. Directions for use. Remove loose or flaking rust. Paint scale. Surface to be treated should be free of grease, oil, and other foreign substances. Use of POR15 cleaner degreaser is highly recommended. Okay. Metal prep works faster at room temperatures above 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Apply with brush, roller, spray, or dip rusted metal directly into solution. On bare or rusted metal surfaces, keep surface wet for 20 minutes. Then rinse thoroughly with water. Remove excess from painted or chrome surfaces as quickly as possible to avoid discoloration. Surface must be bone dry prior to applying POR15 rust preventive coating. Do not store in metal containers. Danger, first aid, don't swallow it. Metal prep removes light rust, allows better welding conductivity, really. It's reusable, coats with zinc phosphate. Creates the best base for adhesion of POR15 rust preventive coating. Etches surface and promotes a light flash rust for POR15. Etches surface and promotes a light flash rust for POR15 to adhere to. May stain alloy surfaces. So it's going to promote flash rust. Let's give her a shot. I'm going to go see if there's a technical data sheet online real quick just to make sure we do it correctly. Alright, I'm on the POR15 website. Details, metal prep provides best adhesion for POR15 rust preventive coating on any metal surfaces, including aluminum and shiny polished metal surfaces. Simple process of this pre-paint cleaner for metal gently etches metal, creating an ideal anchor pattern for coating such as POR15 rust preventive coating, while simultaneously leaving a zinc phosphate coating to ensure chemical bonding of the paint and steel. Avoid other preps that may leave harmful residues which prevent proper adhesion. After thoroughly degreasing your workpiece, apply environmentally safe POR15 metal prep to both neutralize any rust and etch any clean bare metal. This metal etching solution will allow better adhesion from POR15 rust preventive coating or any other coating. Easy to use metal etching rust neutralizer, one-step process. Coats metal with zinc phosphate. That's a good thing. No harmful residues. Ensure perfect paint adhesion. Is reusable. Provides perfect base for all paints. Removes surface rust in minutes. Improves welding conductivity. Wow. Technical data sheet. Alright. At least I got a technical data sheet here. Easy to use. We've already did that. We already read that. Etches metal and leaves zinc phosphate coating. Cool. Product description. Application information. Proper surface preparation is essential to achieve high quality finish. Wear proper protective. Alright, remove loose or flaking rust. Paint scale surfaces to be treated should be free of grease, oil, and other foreign substance. Use cleaner degreaser. Okay, so we need to degrease it first. Metal prep works faster at room temperatures or at temperatures above 70. Apply with brush, roller, spray, or dip directly into solution. To remove rust, keep surfaces wet with metal prep for a minimum of 30 minutes. If bubbles appear, smooth them out with a sponge, cloth, or brush. Heavily rusted surfaces will require more time. Inspect part every 30 minutes. On bare or rusted metal surfaces, keep surface wet for 10 to 20 minutes, then rinse thoroughly with water. Remove excess from painted or chrome surfaces as quickly as possible to avoid discoloration. Surfaces must be bone dry prior to application of POR15. Well, we're not going to be applying POR15. We're going to be applying an epoxy primer. Not sure if that makes a difference or not. I hope not. Special note, POR15 metal prep is designed to leave behind a zinc phosphate coating, which creates the best surfaces to coat for POR15 rust. Well, zinc phosphate is great for corrosion protection on any kind of pre-treatment, I would think. Iron or steel, apply POR15 metal prep as required to penetrate the rust. Chemical action begins at once. Medium to light corrosion will dissolve in 30 minutes or less, while heavier may require second application. Aluminum, chrome, galvanizing, safety info, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, we don't have rusted steel. Maybe I need to do another video with rusted steel, but we have clean, stripped steel is what we have. So let's go out there and check it out. Here's our panel. And like last time, I'm gonna label it. So this time I'm trying to get it right. That is 80 grit. That's the wire wheel. Plastic wire wheel. And this is blasted profile, as you can see. You see the 3 different profiles? This is blasted. Sharpie does not like me today either. I'm just gonna put a B. Okay, and if you guys want to see any more details on exactly what I did, you can check out the part 1 video. I don't think I need to get into details. I'm going to do all these the same way, just for future reference. That way I can make these videos a little quicker for you guys. All right, so now we got it labeled. I'm going to go ahead and degrease it. I don't have their POR15 one, but I do have the grease and wax remover. Got it dried off. It's degreased. Now, except for rusted stuff, you're gonna want a minimum of 30 minutes, and then you may have to do it twice, but this is obviously not rusted. So, I'm just gonna give this a little shake. Cap here. Give it a little hole. It says apply with brush, roller, however you want to do it, more or less. And leave it on there for 20 minutes. Then it says to rinse thoroughly. So if there is phosphoric acid in this, I didn't read the, yeah, duh. Contains phosphoric acid solution. So that would definitely help you with the rust. But since it has phosphoric acid, it says to rinse it off. That makes sense to me. We need to neutralize it. It says keep it wet 20 minutes. Got a timer going. So yeah, I'm just gonna babysit this, make sure it's nice and wet and stays wet for 20 minutes. Anybody's interested, it's like a purple color, like a translucent purple. Three and a half minutes. Just out of curiosity, let me put some more here. I got these steel tubes that are sitting on. They got rust on them. Just kind of curious to see what it does. Might as well show you guys that while I'm here. See how that rust. Let's see what it does. Been a little over 7 minutes. Still got a little ways to go. And it stays wet pretty good. I just kind of dab at it, make sure it's got enough on there, and if I need to add a little more, I do. I'm still working these rusted steel spots here. And just make note, I didn't do any kind of cleaning, sanding, or anything on this steel tubing. I'm just seeing what the stuff here do. Been a little over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna one more time make sure I got enough on here. Go ahead and cut the water hose on and rinse them off. Got them outside. Let's see if you guys can see that. 22 minutes, 15 seconds or so. And rinse with water. I'm gonna drag this back inside and start drying it off. I'm gonna go mix up some primer while that finishes drying. I'll show you guys this. Got some weird colorations around the edges. At least this is the blasted section. But I know with the way the metal is shaped, the material was running to the edge and sitting there, so it definitely was puddled up there more. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad. Check out these tubes, guys. It's not bad for 20 minutes. Getting rid of some rust. Not too bad. I'm gonna go get some epoxy primer and make sure this is all dry. Just like before, PPG CRE 321. That's just what I'm using. I'm not here to say that's the best primer in the world, but it is a decent quality epoxy prime. That's what we're going to shoot for. Give that about 10 minutes or so to flash off, and I'll put one more coat on there. All right, guys, back in the shop. Been about 5 hours. Should be dry enough to do what we want to do. While I'm here, check this out. So this is the top of the bars that we did earlier, just for curiosity. This is how they looked before. Something like that. So that's not too bad on rust, guys, for what we did anyways. Anyways, I'm gonna get this prepped. We're gonna put some body filler on it, and then we're gonna destroy it. Just got some 180. Gonna kind of do exactly what I did last time, more or less. So this is our blasted area, wire wheel, and 80 grit. Same as before, we got the Rage Gold. I'll mix this up real quick and put some on there. I'm gonna let that sit for 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm gonna come back and put it to the test. It's been about 45 minutes. Seems dry enough. Y'all know what time it is. We're gonna give her some hell. enough information to wrap this video up. I think it performed very well, guys. I mean, I beat the crap out of it. The only real failure was right here, but I mean, I pinched that metal pretty bad. Also up here a little bit. Here again, I mean, I rolled the metal over. Not too much anything's gonna stick when you roll the metal over, I guess. But as far as your standard, I mean, even look right here where I rolled that metal over. Epoxy primer stuck real well. I'm gonna have to give this one a thumbs up. I will say it took, what was it, 20 minutes? And then we had to rinse it. So the application wasn't as easy as some of these other ones, I guess, but I mean, heck, is this gonna help the corrosion? I would hope so. If it's got a zinc phosphate coating underneath it and you clean it with phosphoric acid, I don't know why it wouldn't. But yeah, I'm gonna mark the back of this one so I know that it's POR15. Real quick, I was gonna show the Eastwood again for comparison. So this is the one we washed off with water on the Eastwood video in part 1. If you haven't seen that, you can go check it out. But I was just comparing these two real quick since I got them here. And the Eastwood one performed okay once I washed it off. But if you remember on the video, it had that sheen of what looked like rust, but I'm not sure that's what it was. I can't say that for sure. But I don't necessarily like how this one broke off more places than this one. I mean, you can look, even some of these kinks here, some of these kinks here. Right here's the main one here. It didn't break the epoxy loose when compared to these one. Now, definitely this is the one that we washed off. This is the one we didn't wash off, did not wash it off, and this is the one that was flaking pretty bad. Epoxy primer is coming right off the steel. Also, I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. This was sitting inside on that shelf over there. And this one we didn't wash off. No rinsing. It's already got rust. Get off there, bug. See all this rust? So that's the Eastwood product. I'm gonna mark that. This is the POR15 product. I got it marked. I'm gonna save this one. We'll move on to some of these other ones in the next videos, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope this helps. Comment down below if you guys got any other options for metal treatments that you'd like me to try. I'm always open for suggestions. I want to learn new things and see which one works the best. I'd say out of these two, the POR15 is better, just from what I'm seeing here. Tell me what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys.